Hi, I'm Janesh Patel. I'm the CEO of UptimeHealth. I hope these videos you're about to watch are going to help you understand how you can use UptimeHealth to automate your facilities and equipment management for your practice. Let us know if you have any questions. We're looking forward to helping you in the future.
Today I really want to show you our product UptimeController. And to go through it, I'm going to start off by telling you some high-level features and how to basically engage with the tool. If you want to know about any feature or enhancement in specific, feel free to book a demo with our team and we'll be happy to dive into it as much as you would like. To begin, when first somebody logs into UptimeController, they land on this page. This is essentially a dashboard to let people know exactly what's going on in their offices. In this example, this is a 4-location dental group, and you'll see that they have a number of devices at each location. They can easily see the compliance score of their organization and how many open service tickets are currently outstanding based on the location itself. So it's a general way to see what's the health of my organization. From here, you can do a couple of actions. You can click into each one of these to dig down even deeper, or you can do something as simple as create a service ticket, because I know a lot of people use our product to manage their service requests for their buildings or their devices. When doing this, you can select I want to request a service on a specific device in that building, and we roster everything for you, and I'll show you exactly where that comes from in a second. Or you can do it on a part of your building. So say the operatory, or the storage unit, or a lab, or your bathroom, whatever you happen to have, you can easily request service on any part of your building or a device within that building here within the first feature. The second part of our tool is called devices. This is where people actually roster all of the equipment they own. They'll see the make, the categories, the models. Every one of our tables, you can change the order of what you see and exactly what you see in this table view. What we're telling you is basically the default right here. And within each one of these line items, we create a device record. This is where a lot of information related to that device is warehoused. So you can see things like make, category, model, who's the manager, last time it was serviced, and who's the assigned technician group for this device. And down here, things like purchase cost, recycle cost, device life, all of these data points, including serial number, feed into our repair replace calculation. So with every device that you have in our product, we will tell you things like, does it make sense to replace it, repair it, or put it on a watch list for things to proactively take care of in the next CapEx refresh. Another thing you can do within this tool is you can set schedules. We can create things like daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly tasks assigned to this device, things may be for compliance or just hygiene of the equipment, and even create a standard planned maintenance policy for this kind of device for your whole organization. And within the tool, based on the task or the maintenances, we can automate a lot of these requests and make sure people are doing those jobs. In the same screen, you can do things like create a work order. You saw where we could do that in the facility section before, but you can also do it here in the devices section. And immediately, we'll tell you things like, when was the last time this was serviced? How much did it cost? What was the reason it was broken? And, was it completed same day, or how long did it take to fix? You can see we've already indicated this is on a replacement list, so maybe this is a moment in time for your team to say, it might not make financial sense to repair it, let's look at replacing it instead. All these data points feed into our product to help you make better decisions in real time. But to create a request, you quickly go through, you give it a criticality and a priority. We already knew who your technician group is, but you can actually select from a drop-down list of other technicians you've rostered to your account. And again, tell us what's wrong with it. Broken, unit not turning on. The more specific you are, the better it's going to help your technicians. Once you click this request repair button, what happens is we alert your technician groups with an email saying, here's a make, model, category, here's who's requesting the service, here's a serial number, what's wrong with it. All the data points they typically require to even dispatch a technician, we automate for you and send to your service groups on your behalf. And you can then track all service requests through our system, such as status updates and any notes that come through from the technician group. Managers can come here and look at all the open service requests they have throughout their organization and drill into each one depending on the status. So here you can see this is in progress. It's been open for 54 days. We can click into it and see things like its appointed date, how much it was expected to cost, and again, any kind of status timeline and the updates regarding so. Opening up a request on a building is the same thing. Create a request, area, let's say it's the operatory, and create work order. And the same process ensues, and you can follow it here in the same work order panel. The next part of our product is called tasks. What we do is we also help our clients build out all the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual things they should be doing to their devices or their buildings to keep it in compliance. Here are just some examples of what you'll see in a standard dental office. In every one of these tasks, you can update or customize to your company. You give it a name, a description, a category to pull reports on. You can add subtasks if it's a step-by-step function. You can require notes to make sure nobody's closing out this task without the appropriate documentation. You can add supporting links. We traditionally see the supporting links and supporting documents section be used as a training tool because this is going to get served up to any user in real time when they're trying to complete this actual task. So if you want somebody to have access to a YouTube video of how to actually perform this, or an SOP article to say this is what we do at our organization, you can add those here. And down here we can do things like tell them when it should be due, how often it repeats, so every 3 weeks, and then assign it to a team of people or a specific user, and then we can document it against an actual device or an area in the building. This way you have the ability to report on almost anything and capture compliance instead of using binders, which is what we typically see today. Once a task is built out, there's a to-do engine. So this is a place where all of your employees and staff members can come in and see what is expected of them based on who they are or a team that they're a part of. They'll get an email alerting them what should be due, but they can also click in here. They can see the notes. Here's the SOP that's given to me. I can add my own notes saying broken or everything is all good. I can use my phone to upload PDFs or images to prove I've done something, mark corrective actions, or just hit complete. And this timestamps dates and signatures every task based on who just completed it. Now, the biggest part of our product that a lot of people enjoy is not just completing the service request and tracking that tasks are getting done and managing your technicians, but they love the reports. So here's a couple of reports that people typically use when they come with UptimeHealth. Here's an aging report, an expiring contract report. You can have financial reports, so things that will tell you the breakdown of cost of all of the repairs or service items you've done for your machines, average work order count. You can even do a depreciation table and a current asset value tracker over time. All these things will help inform not just your financial department, but allow you to make decisions. You can see exactly, how much you spent on only your sterilizers. And then here you can see this one sterilizer is broken down 9 times in this time period. Maybe this is a problematic device. We can give you better reports on the devices. It looks like we bought 12 units in 2006. Might be time for a refresh for those 12 units. All of these data points we're able to provide you and allow you to make better decisions. There's much more to this product than meets the eye. We'd love to give you a demo if there's interest. Again, we're UptimeHealth and we're helping automate how people manage their practices and the equipment inside those buildings.